Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV playthrough video. Today we're continuing with the post-Stormblood patch content with 4.2. 4.1 was a bit of a roller coaster ride, starting off with some treasure hunting with Alfie and Arenvald, which led us into the Drowned City of Scala dungeon. We then got a glimpse through the echo of Fordola's troubled childhood and how that ended her up in the cell that she now sits. Shortly after returning to Ul'dah, we met with a very pensive Nanamo, who told us about the history of her and Rhalgr and how they met, the vow that he took for her, and that she wanted to let him go and do his thing in Ala Mhigo. So we had to help Nanamo find a plan to make some money and also to help Ala Mhigo's recovery, which led us to a meeting with Lolorito of all people, resulting in a plan to restart the Psaltery. Afterwards, we got back to Ala Mhigo, and it was time for Lys to talk with the representatives of the region in order to figure out what politics they would go with going forward, which included the Kalyana. Everything went okay for a little while until they went crazy and summoned Lakshmi inside the palace. After a big battle in the throne room, we ended up getting a hand from Fordola with her new abilities at the behest of Lys, using the resonance to destroy the primal, saving Ala Mhigan lives in the process, whilst also further complicating the already complex moral dilemma we see with her character. Later, under a starry sky, Nanamo and Rhalgr have an emotional meeting out in the menagerie where Nanamo forces his hand, meaning that he will stay in Ala Mhigo and serve there, something that we think he was probably wishing would happen anyway. We finished 4.1 after getting some more information about what Gosetsu and Yasu are up to, you know, because they're alive and everything now, somehow. I don't know. And in the final cutscene, the Imperials gaslight us by suggesting that Xeno's death was actually just misinformation. I guess we'll find out. But as always, before we get started, if you're enjoying these videos and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up as well. Join the Discord if you want to hang out, stay updated, or get involved with any of the raid content. If you want to help support the channel, become a member is the best way to do so. I really appreciate you guys. Let's get into today's video. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm ready. 4.2, let's go. 2, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions, and I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Singular. Okay. Low blow. Having the Bull of Ala Mhigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked out your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Rhalgr's reach. Lys will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. No. That's an exaggeration. And I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now. Not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana. And it looks like they've chosen a new leader. Right, because the other one got... It's, Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought that she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. That makes sense, but I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. 2, there you are. Oh no. The kid. Alpha Note, Halize, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say, only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alize is determined to make it a party of 3. Thank God for Alize, honestly. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust? No. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lys. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Ala Mhigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Okay. I mean, at least we know where Tataru is now, right? Hey! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Anigiri's here too. And Tataru's here. Everybody's here.
Thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were
So
told
what's
the
up?
matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
Is he gonna help out anyway? What a
My
lad.
apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course.
This doesn't sound good.
Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So,
Okay.
I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor.
Out with it.
The soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual.
Oh. Which one though? There's two.
The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Tsuyu.
Oh, what do you mean? She's dead.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Tsuyu.
Yeah, right. Maybe.
But a woman
sure.
who resembles Tsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Thanks,
Have you
man.
informed Lord Hien?
Actually, thanks.
Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
So why are they like
Indeed.
hiding?
While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them.
Right.
I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Yes, of course. I will find Gosetsu together.
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear.
So how do we find him?
Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not, but I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements and more besides.
Damn, he took the initiative. Thanks, Hancock. Huh. Yeah. The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friend. I knew he would. I knew he would. He's such a good guy, Soroban. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Soroban a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. Hey, Tataru. Hi. Good to see you. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado, then, let us seek out this informant in Sanjo Hanamachi. Okay, where the hell's Sanjo Hanamachi? Huh? This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, a long while indeed. Who is this guy? Or girl? Okay, we're zooming into the ground. Oh no. Alize was right. I knew it. Kyoto. Any funny business, and you know what will happen, I trust. No funny business. Our only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course. Such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I've half a mind to call Lise. No, Lise, I beg you, no boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yotsu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And you have decisive information? Where the two individuals cited here, indeed, Gosetsu and Yotsuyu. Alas, see them with my own eyes, I did not. But the Imperials are confident. Yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know. A rumor which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rogadan samurai appeared on Kugane Dori with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. Aww, it was no common katana either, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting, assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumor with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shofuku Shishiten. Now, why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lend you money. He will help you, I'm certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Garlean connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure, but is it wise to let the Namazu out of our sight? Yeah, he might run to Garleans for some money. No. He'll betray us for sure. No more betrayals, no more boots. To divide our forces is simply more efficient. He's right. No, he's not. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up, and so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Okay, she's got the sword. Should be alright. Yes. We will go together and there will be no boots. Damn, he really got scarred from Lise, huh? Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alize has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Oh, dare I hope you found our pawnbroker. There it is. Excellent work too. And that is the katana? Nigiri? There can be no doubt. It is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you will be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you, assuming you have the coin. This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing his safe return. Yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. Question is, why did he pawn it? I guess to get a ship to Doma? I'm gonna be a tight ass. Actually, Alfie never paid me for the treasure hunt, so I'm being tight ass today. I could lend you the coin. Maybe Alfie can help me out with that. Nay, my friend, grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait, the Scions will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphinaud, your kindness is touching truly, yet in matters of coin, would Mr. Tataru not expect to be consulted? Probably. She'd be mad otherwise. Come now, our friend would never have relinquished his blade were the need not great. And are we not bound by honor to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I am sure Tataru will wholeheartedly agree. It is settled then. You have made a wise choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you would be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. Okay, we bought the katana. If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perchance know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. Friend of yours, you say? I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum than his pretty young companion began clamoring for dango. That's the little stick thing? So the cutscene was right after they just pawned the sword. And she went and bought those? Oh no. I duly recommended those served at the Umaneko tea house, and thither they did set off, clamoring for dango. Can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code perhaps, but it avails us not to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. But of course I remember, how could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see scoffing down Dango as if her life depended on it while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Whoa. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze hostelry, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gosetsu makes for Doma. But this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Tsuyu. While doubts remain over the identity of Gosetsu's travelling companion, for now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier and make ready to sail. With luck, Asahi will already have joined Master Soroban and Mr. Tataru there. Excellent timing, my friends. Mr. Asahi arrived mere moments ago. All went well on my end. Gyurung met with an Imperial officer and wheedled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. Whoa. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they picked up Gosetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain that Gosetsu seeks to cross the mainland. I'm sorry, did I hear that right? You use Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana at the asking price? She wanted to scream at the person to barter it. Classic. Aye, well, we were in some haste and it seemed worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here's the contract of sale. Pray see that the man is paid. I knew she would be pissed. Tal's beard, you agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. The face. But Alphanode, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you get back. Promise me. Uh-oh. Very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. First, let us go to the Ruby Price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen him. Alrighty. Tataru seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatist. I'm sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. Ah, but I digress. We have work to do.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound too good. The Confederates? Hey man.
What's going on up there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Bro, you know who we are? We literally saved the Confederates. Like... Wait, did they just... Wow, they just jumped straight out.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless...
Are they waging war on Doma?
Unless Tsuyu is on that island.
Oh, she's right there?
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
Agree.
We will help them, while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Oh, these two.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
Huh.
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
Oh?
Yeah!
Yeet! Okay. I mean, here's hoping your practice pays off, or you're dead. Yeet! Cannonball! Ha! I did it! Okay.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
Well, look who it is. Hey, Kansui. I won't say no to help, but I'm not best pleased that we need it. Well, you do. All right. You're here for the old man, yes? He's at the top. You'd best hurry. Oh, nice. Look at you, Geary, go. So he's here. There they are. Wait, he has a katana?
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Oh. Oh no. What's wrong with him?
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
They're like, wait, what?
Gosetsu.
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan, eliminate hostiles! All forces, attack!
Come for it, bro. Focus on the enemy. We'll see to Lady Yotsuyu when they're dead. No, you won't. Reinforcements! I need reinforcements! Okay, let's just take care of this big guy. Self-detonate? We're staying a while away from that. Maybe I should get... Oh, I should have got behind the rock, maybe. Oh, shit. Take care of these guys. I can't believe I have a Vuln stack in a battle, in an MSQ battle. This is embarrassing. Do we have a tank? Any tanks? Hello? Can we kill it before it self-detonates? Oh, we can. Oh, this is easy. He's dead. Boop. Oh, one more. I can't believe I have the tank and deeps at the same time. Back? Oh shit, what are these things? Okay, well, we know what this is. Circle of Death. We know what that is too. Okay.
The art of my forebears.
Holy crap, there's a lot of these guys. Instant shade, take form, and go forth. Gary's doing some ninja stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Draw them to me, I shall finish this. You better. Where are you? My shadows and I shall tend to half, the rest is yours. Oh my god, bro. Look at this chaos. Look at this shit. 10 seconds to start. Alright, brace yourselves. Oh, that's Alfie's thing. I see. Was that LB3? Right? Goodbye. All right, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to get wrecked. We saved him! Okay, so why is she, like, all weird now?
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
Yeah, okay, now explain. Let's hear it.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that. But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Yeah, she used to kind of own the village, right? This is awkward. It seems like she doesn't know.
Do not be afraid, Tsuyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Hey.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation.
Right?
You must start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
What the f, dude?
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
Well, that was lucky.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Guardian witchcraft in the weave.
I remember, because he sliced the bullet and went...
But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
That's why. Brain damage.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, and I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard.
Don't do it to me. Don't you dare, Yatsuyu. I'm just saying right now. If we get to 4.3 or 4.5 and...
Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Right.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Okay, bro. We literally liberated your entire village, like, and you're still charging us? Alright. How did they get off the island, is my question. Did he mention that? I don't think he did. What it also raises the question of, I think, in some ways, is like, does she bear personal responsibility if her brain is like just completely switched? I mean, is it really her? Was she responsible for her actions that she previously did? I guess the only answer is kind of yes, but also there's some weird thing there. My completely unqualified psychoanalysis is that she's like defaulted back to the child that we saw before in that little cutscene in Doma. before all the shit went down and her husband and whatever else happened to her. Hopefully we do get to see more of like her story. I'm very interested in her. Unless she's just acting it all. I swear, man, if she's acting it all out and is playing it super smart until she gets back to a safe environment, yeah. We'll see. As Tsuyu says, we should move on. It would not do for Tsuyu to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she will already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go see if I'm right. Looks like he knows his sister. Alright, Tsuyu. Everyone's staring at me. I understand I have the scions to thank for my katana's safe return. A samurai's blade is his soul, and no words will suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with mine. Gosetsu, thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Tsuyu is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me, we need to talk about her. True. Greetings? They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off you, not for a moment. I know the feeling. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. I wonder why he's so convinced. Alright, if you say so. Gary doesn't think so. Right, 'tis past time we set sail. I for one would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget, the Red Kojin bear no love for Tsuyu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores, near Azari, but out of the villager's sight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They probably just tear her to shreds. Are we going to that village? They might have Dango. Here's where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Too, when you're not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. Okay? It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the Scion's coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Gosetsu's is worth a fortune, enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Sorban's, you will give it fair hearing, I trust? He has been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. Wait, aren't they, like, rich anyway? Don't these two come from, like, house level or? Yet he has me running around getting all his treasure and money. Okay, Alfie. We must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receive us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you're able and join me on the outskirts of Namai. Okay. All is well? You tell me. Good, the others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed quietly, if you please. Okay, we made it back. Ooh. But we're giving her the intel of our hideout. If she's faking it.
My lord Hien, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
Right?
And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since.
I can't tell if he's happy or pissed. Okay, he's happy.
Gosetsu! Full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then,
She's just hiding.
though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications.
Right?
Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Tsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture or her death.
Unless we beat him first.
Are you a friend too?
Whoa. Ha. Seems like she has a crush on Hien.
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to.
Don't
let her take me away!
Oh, you Gary.
It's all right, Tsuyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl and listen to...
Oops. So what is this, like, relationship
From a
dynamic?
hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
That's true. Thank you for delivering Gosetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing that you've come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Hien, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant's Toll will be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. Man, that's a bit of a throwback. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought that Gosetsu and Yagiri would be back by now. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jifuya is nowhere to be found. Oh, he was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Tsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord. But I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we would be happy to assist you. We should be glad of the help. While I search without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. Ha! And there I was thinking I was in charge, but you have the right of it. Go on then, I will mind the house. Who's this guard? What's going on? I wondered if I should tell someone. As it happens, he did not look well, you see. I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him, but I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. The past had caught up with him. Maybe the Empire has some dirt on him or something. What's up, man? Holy crap.
By the Kami! Your Lord Hien! Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
What?
There you are.
What you been up to? Huh?
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me, my abrupt disappearance.
Where were
You
you?
have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By
So
the
is it
Kami.
him?
She worked in my establishment.
Oh.
Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. She may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her.
Yikes.
He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest
Wow.
you know. She became an Imperial informant and for her loyal service won the office of acting Viceroy.
Well, you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Tsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became.
True. Yeah.
Joining the
A little
front
bit.
was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yugiri?
None. It would not do to leave Tsuyu in his care.
Right.
I am in your debt.
What are the chances that she gets left in his care?
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
Oh, Yugiri's cooking. What are you thinking, huh? Forgive me, now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. I thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Jafuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. Right. I will only say this, the Jafuya I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depth of his terror. Even now Tsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. While you were out searching for Jafuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. The last time that happened, we know who that was. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Tsuyu, or a prelude to an invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and appears bound for Castrum Fluminis. To go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri, too, can I count on you? Always. Yes, my lord. Alize and I would fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. We would be glad of the help. You're acquainted with Hakuro, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they're liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well, we should depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Tsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Tsuyu and Yugiri. Well, well, guard duty, another breath of protest. Now I have seen it all. To Castrum Fluminis then. Let us find out what the Empire's game is. It is kind of strange how he's so protective over her. The area is secure. Whatever our visitors' purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. The craft should come into view at any moment. Let us await them inside the cast room. Oh yeah, we control this place now? Okay. Oh, there it is. Hey guys, over here. Is it descending?
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
Oh,
In
that's what
former
it was.
times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
No way.
Who can say?
Carlians peaceful? Are you joking?
Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Doman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
Who indeed?
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Oh, it's him. It wasn't Elidibus? This is the guy from the end of the cutscene.
That we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
Who is this guy? He's like 15. Asahi.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
I have no idea what that word means.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
Oh. Oh boy.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady.
Alright. You calm down, kid.
It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it.
Bullshit. So this was the kid that they struck, her mother struck the deal with that guy. So he ultimately made it through, what, it was like some training academy, I think, maybe? And now he's like a lord. Very interesting.
I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice.
Okay.
To negotiate peace with Doma.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
Oh. Something's not right with this kid. Why you? I mean, he's got drip. He's got some drip. To be fair, like, it's a nice coat. Nice sword. Hair could use a little work. I say, do I stand in the presence of the feebled Icon Slayer? What an honor. You are goddamn right, kid. Don't forget it. You hear me? What do you think, Igiri? Peace. After all they have done, never has the word rung more hollow. We shall escort our guests across the river to the Enclave. Yagiri, pray go on ahead to the Yuzuka Manor docks and see that the ferries are ready. Lord Hien and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on the first ferry. When you're ready, speak with the boatmen and join us on the other side. Okay. There you are, too. So first things first, what do you think of the Enclave? I must say I'm quite proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in the time. Yeah, we didn't see it like this before. We even have an ether right now, courtesy of the Oni Shishu. Be sure and attune to it, would you? Already done. Once it has the Warrior of Light seal of approval, people might actually start using the thing. But on to the matter at hand. The ambassador and his retinue are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of the negotiations. I want you there when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire that Eorzea and Doma stand united. I am not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, and should you feel uneasy about speaking for the Scions, Alphinaud and Alisaie will also be there. You need only eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come. I'll be there. Free food, free drink, look angry. Easy. I knew I could count on you. When you're ready, come join me at my humble abode, the Hien. The guardsman will see you in. Oh no, who invited the furries? I guess it was me. From before?
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Doma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Doma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Doma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
Why?
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons.
Okay. That's something we have in common.
Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat.
Really?
On the condition that Doma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Kughane's practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Why do I not believe him?
Doma has never shown any appetite for summoning. And it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Kugane, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection.
Also, it was kind of my fault. Did I not bring the thing there and the things did the thing and then the thing appeared?
Yet even now there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
That's true.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed, many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history.
You do, yeah.
My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in Imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear.
Why?
Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange.
But who do they have? Oh no.
Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Not bad acting here, not bad. Let's see if he buys it.
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit.
He knows.
The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Doma until you have come to a decision?
No.
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
Like, put 4 guards on the door
You have our
and...
gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Why did they not bow? Come on, lads. So who the heck is this kid? And why is he speaking for the Emperor? And where did this all come from? There has to be something else brewing. What does Alize think? Alize's smart. That the Empire should send Yosu's stepbrother of all people. I wonder how he feels, the son of Doma returning home to speak for the oppressors his countrymen drove out. The fact that there are 2 opposing factions at work in Garlemald complicates matters, even assuming Asahi and his associates can be trusted. What of the others? Well, that was unexpected, right? You can say that again. I still don't know quite what to make of it all. But on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had naught to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador's mention of Yotsu left me ill at ease. It made his grand talk of peace seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. You think this might all be a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsu may have been the acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, nor even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphanode, you're well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts in this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in Imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure repatriation. Only the Kami know when I will be afforded another. But ere we continue, shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Come on, two. Let's leave Alphinaud to dispense his copious knowledge. He's like, huh? Someone is still sore from being made to watch at Sakazuki. Go on and keep Alize company. We are safe enough for now. A chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my depth too. Though no weapons are drawn, a negotiation is no less a battle, and the stakes can be every bit as high. One misplaced word and people could die. It takes someone with a cool head, and I'll be the first to admit that's not me. So we're left with the eternal question, what to do while they prattle on? Well, what do you want to do? Go for a little boat ride? Alright, for want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the newly liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people are faring in their own words, and it's not as if we'll be missed here, or will we? Two, a moment if you would. What? Ah, Yugiri. And Asahi, was it? You have some business with two? Business? No. Pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with the famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Such heartfelt admiration. One could almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh, is that so strange? We may have stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the man who would do battle with our common enemy. And lest you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me not to at least thank him for containing the threat posed by the Kojin's vile icon. Now, if I may continue as we speak, Lord Hien deliberates over my proposal, and I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Agiri is certain to be a jovial escort, the excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. The ambassador has the right of it. He is not like to come to harm with you at his side. Will you join us? For that reason, no. I guess I can keep a close eye on him. In that case, I will join you as well. Okay. There's naught else to do until Lord Hien has reached his decision, and I can think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. It is settled then, the four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yangxia. Might we start at the town of Monzin? I would see what has become of Doma Castle. Very well. If you will follow me. Nay, can this truly be Monzin, home to the cream of Doma's samurai? I had heard that Tsuyu intended to send some few of our automata here, but only by way of warning. It should not have come to this. Indeed, her savagery served only to incense the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think that such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction effort should not prove difficult, once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. It is a travesty. A travesty. I remember the keep being so beautiful. In the light of the setting sun, one would swear it was aflame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we will rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people to rebuild their lives. Spoken like a true popularis. The needs of the people must, of course, come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live firsthand? The village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. By river, yes. If you will follow me, I will ready our boat. Okay, away we go.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the red Kojin. And it's these two.
Are you all right?
He's straight into action.
Hi.
Easy. Hey. What up? Good to see you again.
What do they want with you?
Yuki. And you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
That guy looks crazy.
It seems they won't go quietly.
He looked like an urukai.
And neither will we.
Slick shell captain. Kill them all. Meat's back on the menu, boys. I will not let you harm these innocents. Oh boy, that's a lot of AoEs.
It is nothing.
I grow tired of these games where reinforcements. All this for 2 children? What do they even want with them? That's a good question, actually. They mean to overwhelm us, see to their reinforcements quickly. Are these 2 guys? Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot more of them. No, aim for the younglings.
An opening.
Okay, I'm sacking. Stand in front of them, we'll bear the brunt of it. Oh my god, there's a lot.
The art of my forebears.
They will call for reinforcements, then so shall we. Okay. Okay, I got you. Good stack. Hold your gun, I will try to draw away their reinforcements. Beep. Boop. All right, good job, guys. Oh, what? Oh, nice.
That seems to be the last of them.
He was pretty quick to jump in. Gotta hand it to him. So either he's a really, really good actor or something else.
You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Sure. I already know your entire family history, so it's fine.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
Right.
I
The heck was going on
these are
there?
the sellswords hired by Yotsuyu? If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of Imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without, but if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
He says the right words, but whether he means them or not is a whole other question. True reform can only come from within. I sound like some yoga teacher.
I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Wait, you know me? You know my tales? Someone writing a book about me? Dear me, I had hoped to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action, and few Imperial soldiers can say that. At least a few who lived to tell the tale. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord? But what of Namai? You seem so eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am. But I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take kindly to the sight of a man in Imperial uniform with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. Fret not, however. Thanks to the three of you, I've seen a great deal more than I otherwise would, and with any luck, Lord Hien will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Kugane might well have overwhelmed us. Pray go on ahead, Lord Hien is expecting you. I will remain without and keep watch over our guest. Well, we had best not keep him waiting. Furry's still here. Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yangsha. I'd hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions at Sakazuki, but I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details. So please, tell us how it all unfolded. Red Turtle. The Red Kugane here? Have there been any other such incidents since the liberation? Not that I'm aware of. If they're planning some new venture here in Yangsha, we will need to increase patrols. In any event, I am indebted to you for fighting them off. But tell me, and don't be modest, was Asahi truly the first to leap to the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes what he's saying. In the time I've known you, you've always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? He's the Empire, man. He cannot still be trusted. Then the question of what his true intention may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I'm resigned to playing his game. For now, at least. Well, forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in it in the first place. Which just leaves the somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kugane. It was with that very question in mind that I sought Alphinaud's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the rituals used to invoke them, I believe we've identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susanoo was summoned forth using the power of the relics locked away in the Kugane's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain that the act of summoning exhausted their stores of ether, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that is the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kugane the means to amass new stores of ether, either via the acquisition of crystals or the relics they are wont to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends, the Blue Kugane. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bonds with Bunshin and his people, and with their support I am quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon this Susanoo. And what of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asahi for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the Populares garner favor, I mean to see it done. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course. But what manner of business? Well, there was one other condition. A past mistake which I would see put right. One which has weighed heavy on my mind. Yo, Tsuyu? She's eating tango. What's he gonna do?
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company.
Oh.
The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are. The living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
Oh boy.
What did I do? I don't remember.
Dude, if she's acting... Is he testing her?
Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so?
I mean, she was a lot more than a soldier, Gosetsu.
With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Tsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami?
Imagine. Just imagine.
If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough. Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you? His sympathy for your Tsuyu apart, I mean. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade.
Oh, we did see him sick before, or hurting.
Though I suppose if he and your Tsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Okay. With Yotsu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is to answer Asahi's proposal. I realize other matters demand your attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Is this a deal breaker?
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango?
Maybe there's something to do with Dango that's like part of her childhood that he would know.
Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Oh man. Is he gonna try and... He wants this so he can kill her.
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased.
Just like that? We invite him in?
Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
Oh no, man. I mean, he doesn't have a weapon. Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should... Calm yourself, Gosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. Okay. Oh. I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. Part of me hoped your stories of her condition were just that, but alas, it is as you say. Tsuyu, do you remember anything of this man, anything at all? No. I'm a stranger to her. That much was clear to me from a single look. I leave her in your care. As you wish. Now, if you will excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement, of that I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I have obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yangsha. This will take some time, of course. Of course, you may rest assured your soldiers will be cared for until you return. We will also begin taking steps to counter the threat of the Kugane and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one other matter. I'm informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing 2 Domans from a band of Kugane sellswords. I have not yet had the time to thank you properly. Please, there is no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kugane is of the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, these children would not have needed saving. The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it at the hands of the Kugane or indeed the Empire. I pray the Empire will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. Gosetsu, as before, I leave Yotsuyu to you. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. The ambassador's airship awaits at Castrum Fluminis. Let us be off. Okay, well this all worked out pretty well. So far.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
You're welcome. Oh. Oh.
Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
What the f***? Savior of the savages? As in the villagers? As in... Why is he telling me this? Is this after Doma Castle?
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy.
Oh, who is this? What just happened?
What in the...
Is this the Emperor or is this Xenos?
Reinforcements? No, just one! Cut him down!
No, don't do it! This is Xenos. I miss him. So why is he just walking around?
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Hien hold the Enclave across the river.
Lord Hien.
Was this their original...
The king of the former king of Doma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
So this is when they originally conquered Doma.
Is that what they say?
And then he was killed.
Who was that?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos.
Okay.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me.
Well, you're a little too.
Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Doma and the Empire.
It's tempting. It is tempting.
My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
Hey, are you guys done thanking each other?
I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
Yes, it was great seeing you. Asahi, I can't wait to see you again. I knew he wasn't to be trusted. So what is their play? Can't I just tell them? I'm like, yeah, he just told me, like, are you gonna believe me or are you gonna believe him?
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Yes. In fact.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos.
He's a little Xeno simp.
My lord.
Calm yourself, Yugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
Fair.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
I just feel like it's not going to result in the outcome we hope at all.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
It makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, 'tis possible emotion simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the man who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Is he dead, though? Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance and the Garlean prisoners made ready for the exchange. You need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of the exchange draws near, we will call for you. I had thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, mayhap it would be best if we remained in Kugane. Agreed, between Yatsuyu's amnesia and Asahi's dubious agenda, I said we have ample reason to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, he must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Charting a path through this sea of troubles promises to be difficult enough. I am not so proud as to attempt the feat alone. To Kugane then. Tataru and the others must know of what transpired here. My, it seems you're all quite in the predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent missives from Doma, rest assured we will be the first to know of it. Yes, of course, we're discussing ideas to replenish our coffers, but I suppose that'll can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. About that, I wish to apologize to Tataru. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse the Scions, even if it means drawing upon my personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. If Saraban's business proposition is as promising as it sounds, two should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. This is not on me. Why does this fall on me? Forgive me too. It would seem I have unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. Though I fear I will struggle to cobble together anything of monetary value, knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Real and his associates have heard something on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do of Asahi's apparent resentments towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that lasting peace could be forged between Doma and the Empire, what choice do we have but to try? Lord Hien has the right of it. Asahi may very well be a monster, but we must play his game, for now. Okay, we're back in the Imperial place. Or is this their ship? Arranging the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. I knew it. No. No.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
Huh?
It's so pretty.
What's with this mirror?
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh no. Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital. Another mad scientist?
How are you feeling, my lord?
Well, he's just a medic.
Fine, now leave me.
I wasn't being gaslit. No. What? How? You. The grin. How, bro? How did it happen? How is he alive? We saw him slit his throat. What happened? Oh, man. Well, there we have it. That's another one. That's 4.2. It was kind of a slower one, not a massive amount of action, a couple little battle pieces here and there, but a lot of like character stuff, a lot of throwing you either way, interesting introduction of Asahi. I always felt like I just can't trust people like that. He was too pure. How does someone that pure become a part of the Empire in any way? I never trusted him. But Tsuyu and then Xenos. So it was misinformation, but how can it be misinformation? We saw him do the thing in the thing. The police with the sword. Is she going to remember who she is? I have a feeling she is. Man, if she is playing like some massive subterfuge acting role, and this is all going to plan. So I guess we're gonna round out the whole Stormblood base expansion stuff before moving into getting into Shadowbringer stuff with 4.3 Prisoner Exchange. It's gonna be wild. Definitely gonna be a stream for that one. I can tell it's gonna be wild already. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It really helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new upload. Also, follow me on Twitch if you haven't yet. All the links are in the description below. Come say hi, hang out during streams. I hope to see some of you guys over there. Anyway, peace.